So if you take 100 keywords that we tested, 7 of them were not easy keywords in RankIQ. So that means that 93 other ones were 93 keywords were good, right? So if we take 93, and obviously you guys know the calculation of this, 93% of RankIQ keywords in our test ended up resulting in green keywords and other tools. So what I really wanted to hit that home is that you can really trust these keywords, that they're going to be most likely green keywords and other keyword research tools that you're looking at. All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Today we're going to be looking at RankIQ, but we're going to be testing out the keyword research tool and function of the RankIQ software. So we won't be optimizing content, but I'm going to show you some cool ways to check how good the keyword research tool in RankIQ actually is. So let's go and test this with another tool. So obviously this is RankIQ. You click the first link below if you want to go check it out. You can get $50 off right now, and that is on a reoccurring basis. So instead of paying $100 a month, you'll be paying $49 per month. You can see their rankings right over here. They're even, in many cases, they're either number 1 or number 2, generally in G2, which is a massive database that has a lot of grading and ratings for software tools on the internet. So essentially what RankIQ does is it will allow you to manage all of your SEO items that you need to do in order to run a successful website, from keyword research to optimizing your content, and for even checking rankings and so forth. It does all of that. But in this video, we're going to talk about the keyword research. So I'm going to go jump in real quick. So I'm in RankIQ, and who I think that this tool is perfect for, if you want all the thinking and all the thoughts just to be taken away and you want RankIQ to do everything for you, then RankIQ really is the right tool in your arsenal, because it is very beginner friendly. It ranks number 1 or number 2 for the easiest tool to use in SEO in G2. And that is because everything is just, there's a couple different things you can do up here, and it is super simple. So a lot of times people are, the number one thing that holds people up from building a niche website is they can never choose a niche. Well, this takes care of that, because you can come over here into the drop down menu over here and select from hundreds of niches in here. And then you can just pick one, and then you already know that you have 288 articles right off the bat that you can write for air purifiers. And you know that these are easy to go for keywords as well. So basically your niche research is done and your keyword research is done, so you can launch websites left and right. Okay, so that's my favorite part about RankIQ. Of course, you have the really nice reports. You run a report, and then you can go and optimize your content too, which is super, super awesome. I'm running a big test right now, and I'll bring those findings with you later on how I'm using RankIQ right now to publish content and write high quality posts. But again, back to this. So we have all these keywords we're looking at, right? So for this one, we're at business office chairs, right? So this is a niche. You could build a niche website just on business chairs, and you would have almost 200 keywords to start writing. So what you, it's kind of obvious. They don't really want you to be able to export this data and then close your account or whatever, right? So they definitely are not providing abilities to download your lists and so forth. But I'm going to show you a workaround for that. Not in a way that I want you to abuse the tool in any way, but just in a sense that I want you to be able to double check these keywords and see how they fare against other keyword tools. Maybe you want to pull it into Ahrefs or SEMrush or Ubersuggest or something like that. I'm going to be using SE Ranking, because this is the tool that I pay for $50 a month for as well, for all those other SEO type things, competitive analysis and so forth. So once you kind of go into that next level of needing a tool that you can do more analysis on, there's definitely a use for both of these types of tools. But keep in mind, I'm doing this test for you so you don't have to do this. So if you are getting started, you don't need to get RankIQ and SE Ranking. You could get one tool or the other, but RankIQ, I would recommend just a little bit more. See, there's that $50 off right there. But a RankIQ, I would recommend just a little bit more over SE Ranking, because if you only can afford one tool, They're both the same price. I pay $50 a month for RankIQ and $50 a month for SE ranking. But the difference between RankIQ is that they're going to do all the niche research, all the keyword research for you. And what I want to prove to you in this video is that their keyword research is really, really good. Most of the keywords are going to be easy, in fact, and that's why they're on their keyword lists. But it does so much more. It does the content optimization and so forth. So it's kind of an all-in-one type tool that's catered for beginners and just kind of taking the guesswork out of things and the huge learning curve. When you go into a tool like SE Ranking, it's going to get a lot more technical, and there is going to be a learning curve on using a tool like this. And so that's why those are kind of the differences between using both tools. And in my case, I have both of the tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these keywords. Remember, like I said, you can't go and you could add all these keywords, add keywords to selected keywords list, but and they also don't have a check all. Notice that's on purpose. They want you to actually intentionally check mark a box, because with RankIQ, you're not going to be doing the spray and pray method. You're not going to be publishing hundreds of posts per day. You're going to be focusing on one piece of content at a time and producing the most quality readability scores, SEO scores, and so forth that you can. And then you really are going after trying to rank for each article. So you're putting the care into the content. So it is a little bit different strategy. If you are doing huge amounts of posts across the board, then RankIQ may not be the tool for you. So what you can do though is you can grab all this information kind of like I'm doing right now. So this is going to be about 50 keywords at a time. Control C. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it into Notepad, and then I'm going to left click in my Notepad over here, and I'm going to do Control A, Control C. It will be a little bit different on a Mac. I may be getting a Mac sooner rather than later, because my backup PC is also crapping out on me as well. And so I may end up, I know we visited about this last week. I appreciate all of you, by the way, that were on that video last week, just giving me your opinions about Macs and PCs and so forth. And I appreciated the back and forth and the kind of versus mode that you guys jumped into. Of course, both have their advantages and disadvantages. I just need a tool that works for me on a daily basis. Enough said about that. So we're going to go here, and now once you copy these, we can go into a tool like SE Ranking, and we can paste. Actually, before we do that, we have to go into here and go into ChatGPT, and we actually have to tell it right here, look, make sure I said over here, I said extract the keywords from the broken list table. Right over here, right? Because this is a bunch of text over here. It's not in a formal spreadsheet or table. It's just a bunch of gibberish data, but there is a keyword string in here. And then so I had to tell ChatGPT to just give me extract the keywords from the list, and then it started giving the keywords, but it was leaving off best. So I had to tell it specifically make sure to include best just to get rid of the type of string like this, 14, boom, 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 very fast. So then it brought back this whole list right here that we can now go and grab and copy. And these are all buyer intent keywords, because look at, they're all best, which is super cool. So we can come in here back into SE Ranking. So it's kind of like a 3-tier thing, right? I'm going to go Control V, and we pasted 50 keywords in there, and I push Analyze. So this is kind of like a 3-tier step thing that you can do very quickly. I'm just explaining it, but you can do it very fast. You just take the keywords you want right over here, and you could get a list. I would only do about 50 at a time, to be honest. So that you might, for this particular case, you would have to do this 4 times, and then just keep your spreadsheet of keywords, right? This is if you are on one of these plans over here where you want to write more content, but you want to use RankIQ's keyword research. Now, if you have a plan with RankIQ, then you have the right to access all the keywords that they have. But maybe you're writing your content and maybe you don't really want to have to do a report for every single keyword, but you want to take advantage of the niche selection and keyword tool that RankIQ has to offer, which is my favorite part of RankIQ. So you take those, right? You will have to go into ChatGPT and do this little thing over here to split those keywords up. And then your final step over here, it found 8 keywords were not able to be found. And that tells me for the most part that those are going to be extremely easy keywords. So when we come over here to the difficulty score and we rank it down right here, I like to go down here to the pages right over here. I'm going to go ahead and blow this up for a second so you can see more on the screen. I like to see 100 at a time, even though we're looking at about 50. But you'll be able to come down here, and these keywords right here are going to be golden. I would almost consider these a 0 because they're not even in this tool, right? So they're not even showing up in a massive research tool like SE Ranking that has millions upon millions. I think they might even have like 3 billion keywords in their database, and those are not showing up right there. So if with that case, so just take note that these keywords might be great to go for. You know, they may not have a ton of traffic, but they might be some quick wins for you. But back to the scores over here. So we look at the scores, and you can actually see that there are 50 keywords here. And I'm going to consider these ones green or easy as well. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're looking at 7 keywords. I'm just going to write this down in a notepad on my other screen. So 7 keywords did not make it in the green, and they're not technically green, but 40 or 39 or less, we have all these other keywords right here. So that's pretty good. There's quite a bit under 20 right here that you can easily go after, that now in 2 really good keyword research tools and, you know, keyword competition tools, they're green over here, and they're also green over here in this keyword tool because it's telling us we can rank fast or, you know, very fast, average, so forth. So I like to do that. I'm going to show you one more time. We're going to go back over here, and there's an interesting one down here. So let's just say we go right over here, arts and crafts soap making, right? Let's create a website on soap making. So we would just click this, and this is that niche selection, right? We just completely got to just do away with the niche selection and just pick one, because we now have 422 keywords that we can go for right here. And each one of those represents an article on your website. And so we could grab these right over here. So let's just say we grab this and we copy that as well. We go back into our notepad right over here and just delete what we had earlier, and then Control A, Control Copy, go back into ChatGPT, and we do the same thing, right? We say now for this list, and then we paste that in and see if it keeps those keywords 100 Shea, and it's going to work right now for us. And it did a good job. Cheapest oil for soap making, cheapest oil for soap making. So now we can take all these keywords right here. We can go copy those and go back into RankIQ, or sorry, SE Ranking. And I'm doing this, like I said, so you don't have to, just to show you that the keyword research tool in RankIQ is really good, and that you wouldn't really need both unless you are doing a lot of SEO type stuff. So we just pasted those all in right here, and look at this right here. We come up here, and the highest score that you're going to get in this particular case out of these 50 keywords is 37. And look, it just keeps going down. Look at all these easy keywords, and they all have search volume. So this is a great way to let another tool do all the work for you, do all the keyword research for you, and you have all these keywords right over here. So we can go up here and look at some of the keywords that weren't on the list. So we would also make articles on those right there, and then we would maybe just work our way up from easy. And so what you would do is, if you had both tools, you could save all these as well and just kind of go in this order right here. But at the end of the day, you can trust that RankIQ, hope you guys kind of understand why I'm making this video. You can trust that the keywords that you select inside of RankIQ, they are handpicked with a unique algorithm that Brandon Gailey and his team put together that actually goes out and grades these keywords to bring you back the highest chance of ranking, even on new websites. And so you can have confidence levels right here. They don't give you like a score from 1 to 10 or 1 to 100, but they do say time to rank, and you can just click that dial and start attacking all these ones for ultra fast and very fast. I mean, look at all those, and then fast. So in each selection that you make, you can go with all the fast, very fast, and ultra fast, and get all those done first, and then maybe start tackling the rest of them after that. So this is a really cool way to use RankIQ. And what you're able to do now is, if you find keywords as well, so if I go to keyword research and I just type in soap making right over here, and let's just say we did classic research, keyword research right here, we would go over here and be looking at like right over here, 5,000 keywords. We can go like that. And then what we could do is come over here to the filter section. And let's just say we only want to look at keywords that have a difficulty level of 10. And then we also want to go to word count. I like it to be like a 5 or a 6, and then go apply. And then we can go and start looking at all these really good keywords that have search volume that we can now go in and how to make soap with baking soda. So like right over here, we would just copy that. And then you can go over into RankIQ, and you don't even have to use their keyword if you didn't want to. You can come up here. That's always a question that people that are RankIQ customers get, is that, well, what if I don't want to use the keyword library tool, or if I found another keyword in another tool, or even just doing Google Auto Suggest or something like that, right? And you can't find the keyword in here. It's not a problem. You can go to reports, and you can just go Control V, and then you can run the report. So you can run the report for any keyword that you want to, and it doesn't have to be in the keyword database. But as you can tell, that this really is really good keywords that they're giving you, because these are all also showing up as green in other keyword tools. So you know that you, for the most part, can trust that these are good keywords to go for. And even when I go into one of my websites and I'm starting to do RankIQ testing right over here, you can see how much do freelance animators make. I'm already on page 2 for an article I published just about a week ago, and it does have search volume. So how much do freelance animators make? We'll go back into RankIQ, and then I go over here to reports. You'll see that this is one of the latest ones that I did right here. How much does freelance web or right here, how much do freelance animators make? I hit the grade mark right here. I hit the word count right there, and I ranked I came in, my highest rank so far has been 13, and I'm sitting strong at 14. And now maybe a backlink or two, we can get this into the top 5. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to go pick up RankIQ, there'll be a link below. This is a really, really sweet tool. And if you were to ask me what tool that you should use to get started, it probably would be RankIQ over all other tools, because it does your keyword research for you. It does your niche selection for you. It does your optimization of the content for you. And it even does rankings audits. You can click over here on rank audit. You just log into your account. And then once you log into your account, you just do it from a drop down from all your websites. So if I want to look at realistic pay right here, we will run an audit on this one, and then it goes out and it finds the information that is hard to find in Google Search Console if you're not already experienced. And it just tells you what's bringing in the most clicks to your website. Impressions, click-through rate, and all kinds of good stuff, right? So you can go and look at what stuff that's bringing in impressions but no clicks, what else you can do, organic traffics. You get all these different cool stats right here as well that is just nicely laid out for you. Pages experience and traffic growth right over here. Long-term 6 months versus previous 6 months. What has been growing faster in the last 6 months than the previous over here? You're kind of like your winning content. Maybe you can dive deeper into some of those contents. Pages experiencing traffic contraction and all these different stats. So it's just a really nice complete tool that takes all the guesswork out, and it really is extremely easy to use. So yeah, the link below, go check it out. I'm loving using this tool. I'll see you next time. I wanted to make sure that I got this part in there because this was the whole reason, is this final testing part, right? So we kept track, and inside of that last test, we took 50 keywords right here, and we had, this one was not one of the keywords. So all these were green, right? All of these were green, and I'm also considering, yeah, so all these are green right here. And then when we go back on the last niche that we looked at, remember there was like 7 keywords that were yellow. So if you take 100 keywords that we tested, 7 of them were not easy keywords in RankIQ. So that means that 93 other ones were 93 keywords were good, right? So if we take 93, and obviously you guys know the calculation of this, 93% of RankIQ keywords in our test ended up resulting in green keywords in other tools. So what I really wanted to hit that home is that you can really trust these keywords, that they're going to be most likely green keywords in other keyword research tools that you're looking at.